Mr. Spear, we were looking at exhibit E7, your Standard Bank account. If I can ask you to turn to page 22 of the exhibit.
Umshoshiswa uyacela ke soto ukuthi siye lapha kwikhasi lamashumi amabili anambili ngaphansi kwembukiso ka E7 page 22.
We've already referred to the access account that you conducted at Standard Bank alongside the main account.
Sesikhulumile nge-access account wethola Standard Bank ehambisana ke ne-main account.
Your access account bearing the account number 1004 7622 we can see that on page 22, on the 26th of May,
what account number in a nombolo ilandelayo 10047 but lokhu siyakubona ke ngelanga la nge-26 zaka May.
We've already referred to this cash withdrawal of 900 rand.
Athi sesikhulumile ngokuthi wakhishwa ke imali engango-900 rand wamalandi.
If you turn the page over to the 13th of July, I'm sorry, the 14th of June 2014, 14 June 2014, we can see that the month-end balance is 6 rand.
Athi ngelanga masibuka ngaphansi kwelanga la nge-14 ngenyanga kaJune ngomnyaka ka-2014 imali kade khona lapha kwi-account lakho kade ku-6 rand.
And there's no further activity on the account.
Futhi akaze kwenzeke lutho ngemuva kwalokho kwi-account lakho.
Page 24.
Athi kwikhasi lesi 24.
You can see that on the 14th of July 2014, there's also month-end balance of 6 rand, and there's no further activity on this account.
Athi futhi masibuka ngelanga la nge-14 zaka July ngomnyaka ka-2014 imali kade khona ke monthly month end balance imali kade khona ekupheleni kwenyanga kade ku-6 rand nje kuphela.
Do you agree?
Ngabe yakuvuma lokho yini?
Ngilalele angikwazi ngendlela okubhalwe ngayo la ngiyabona nje kubhaliwe le ku-6 rand.
I am listening, however I don't know how it's being typed here and I do see the 6 rand amount.
Angithi ama-account ebethu khona account le engena imali yenze yonke into kunale yokuthi yokubeka imali.
And I remember there were 2 accounts. There was a main account where the money would reflect in, and then there was a second account where I used it to save for savings. So the one that we're talking about, Council, I'm not sure as to which one are you referring to.
Yes, Mr. Sibia, we mentioned in the beginning when we resumed that it's the access account that bears the account number 1004 762 2340.
Athi akhona ngokuthi access account la khuluma ngayo ena le account enombolo elandelayo ebayibiza i-account number 1004 622 340.
Le engathi mina ukubeka imali.
The one that I said I've said it was for savings.
Yes, it would appear so because it's the access account.
Athi yebo iyona leyo.
Yes.
Yo maningi amathuba ukuthi ivelele ingabinamali ngithi mina ngangasasebenza so isikhathi esiningi umuntu mayebeka imali umuntu osuke enesarale ukuthi ngihola imali engaka emholweni wami ngikhipha imali engaka ngiyibeka ngapha ngoba le account engangivule lesikhathi ngisasebenza.
Yes, it reflects as if I was no longer saving money. Simply a person who saves money, it is someone who is it is a person who is employed.
Yes.
A person who has a fixed salary. Therefore, from that certain fixed salary amount, you will then have to take a portion of it towards your savings.
Yes.
On a monthly basis.
But you'll see, Mr. Sibia, that from page 25,
athi umubuka kwikhasi lamashumi amabili ananhlanu 25.
statement bearing the date of 13 October 2014.
Athi statement isitshengisa ilanga lange esikhomba ilanga lange 13 zaka October ngomnyaka 2014.
Page 26, statement bearing date of 13 November 2014.
Athi kwikhasi lesi-26 ilanga elibhaliwe 13 zaka November ngomnyaka 2014.
Page 27, statement bearing 13 December 2014.
Kwikhasi lesi-27 ilanga eliveziwe namhlanje livelile ilanga lange 13 zaka December ngomnyaka ka 2014.
And page 28, statement of 13 January 2015.
Kwikhasi lesi-28 ilanga elivelile lapho 13 zaka January ngomnyaka 2015.
Page 29, statement of 13 February 2015.
Kwikhasi lesi-29 ilanga elibhaliwe 13 zaka February ngomnyaka ka 2015.
Page,
Lalela.
I am listening.
page 30,
Ikhasi lesi-30
statement of 13 March 2015.
istatement eselanga lange 13 zaka March ngomnyaka 2015.
Lalela.
I am listening.
13 April 2015 on page 31.
Kwikhasi lesi-31 ilanga elivelile istatement lesesikhona istatement sangelanga lange 13 zaka April ngomnyaka ka 2015.
Page,
I am listening.
page 32, statement from 14 April 2015 to 13 May 2015.
Kwikhasi lesi-32 ilanga aqala ngelanga lange 14 zaka April ngomnyaka 2015 kuze kufike ilanga lange 13 zaka May ngomnyaka 2015.
Page 33,
I am listening.
page 33, statement of 13 June 2015.
Kwikhasi lesi-33 istatement eselanga lange 13 zaka June ngomnyaka ka 2015.
Lalela.
I am listening.
And the last page regarding your access account is page 34.
Athi ikhasi logcina ke la kade ubeke usave khona imali.
Statement bearing the date of 14 June 2015 to 13 July 2015. You'll see that
Athi
all these pages that we've mentioned, there was no activity on the access account. There was that month-end balance of 6 rand only for those pages that we've just referred to. You
uthi
agree?
umshushisi ngabe uyakuvuma yini ukuthi ngelanga lange 14 zaka June kuze kufike ilanga lange 13 zaka July ngomnyaka 2015 futhi akula makhasi wonke anqaqile ikhasi leli lesi-22 kugcina ikhasi leli lesi-34 akukho kade kusenziwa ngaphakathi kwe-account lakho le kade uthi wena leli ugcina ke imali lakho ngaphandle kokuthi kutshakala ke noma likhombisa ke imali yango-6 rand nje kuphela.
Ngiphinde ngicha le ikhadi lokubeka imali elokuthi mawusebenza ukhona ukubeka imali noma mawunemali onayo uyakhona ukuyikhipha ngapha uyibeke ngapha so uma lingenalutho lingenamali line-6 rand iyangicabanga ukuthi nayo le-6 rand lena ayidleki ngani ngoba phela ama-charge kumele charge lithathe nayo le-6 rand lo kwakunelungelo ukuthi ingabi nalutho ngoba vele ingekho imali ebekwa kulo.
I would like to repeat this again. An access account, it is an access account for a person who is employed, a person who receives money on a monthly basis so that they can be able to save it on their access account. Unfortunately, with this one, it shows that, and with this 6 rand, I'm surprised as to why was it not being taken by the bank for bank charges.
Thank you. Then from page 39,
Class list 39.
these are the transactions on the main account.
Athi lona ke bhange lakho elikhulu le kade ulisebenzisa noma kade uthola ke imali kulona.
Lalela.
I am listening.
Actually, from page 35. From page 35,
Athi
these
uqala
are
lapha
transactions
ku-page
pertaining to the main account with account number 02-453-2045. And we've already traversed those transactions with you, the withdrawals. I just wish to draw your attention to page 48.
Athi xa ku-council 35 ikhona ke inombolo ze-account eyikhona ibhaliwe u-02-453-2045. Athi ke pha kuthi uthanda ukuthi akudobeke ukuthi akudobele kwi-council 38.
Page 48,
or
48.
kwikhasi lesi 48.
The second page 48, you'll see that two page 48s. The second one,
Athi amakhasi ka 48 mabili kepha ke uthatha isekule lesibili singayiqulu kulokuqala.
it says statement number 10 for the period 15 September 2014 to 14 October 2014 for the account 0245320045. You'll see that there is a transaction there, the second last transaction on the 1st of October. It's a withdrawal of 200 rands.
Athi statement lesike siqala ngelanga la nge-15 zaka September umnyaka 2014 kuze kufinceke ilanga la nge-14 October umnyaka 2014. Account number la 02 yathi khona ke imali yakhishwa uma ubuka lapha ke ezansi imali ewu-200 rand.
You'll see that from page 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, up to 58, there's no further activity on your main account.
Athi lokhu uzokubona kuqala kule khasi elilandelayo lesi 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. Kade ngena lutho disenzeka ke kule account yakho enkulu, main account.
Only your month-end balance is reflected.
Kepha ke imali evelile lapha imali zathi monthly balance.
There are no deposits or withdrawals.
Athi ayikho imali kade ikhishiwe
For
noma imali
that
kade
period.
ifakiwe ngaso lesikhathi.
Yabo ngokwala ngiyayibona.
Yes, according to this I do see that.
And ngicabanga ukuthi kulicala ukuthi umuntu engabi namali e-accountini yakhe.
And I don't think it is a crime for a person not to have any money into his nor her bank account.
Yes.
Ngoba namanje le bank uma ungathi uyayi-check-a namanje ungathola ukuthi isasho ukuthi ngeyami kodwa namanje ayinamali.
Because even till to date, if you were to check this account, bank account number, you would find out that it is still mine. However, you might also find out that there is no money inside.
When we were dealing with the withdrawals on this account on page 10,
Athi ngesikhathi besikhuluma ngemali bekhishiwe kule account kwikhasi leshumi, ikhasi lesi-10.
we saw that there are 6 columns
Athi siqapha ukuthi khona kamakholoma awu-6
on the page.
awusithupha kwelikhasi.
The second last column shows the ATM identification number. Do you see that?
Athi lapha ke enzansi sitshengisa ke i-ATM identification number. Ngabe ibona lokho?
Angiboni.
I don't see it.
Yes.
I don't see that.
Yes. If you count the columns, the 5th column, it's written ATM ID. This is the second last column,
Athi on which page, my lord?
page 10.
Athi kwikhasi lesi-10 uma ngabe ubala laphayana ke i-column yesihlanu no-column yesi-5 yiyo etshengisa i-ATM.
Angiyiboni.
I don't see that. La phezulu ke sotobe nayi uvezele yona la uyimakhile.
Ngiyabona.
I do
Siyawubona
see
khona
that.
ATM.
Yes.
I do see where it reflects ATM.
Can you see, for instance, Naledi ATM number? That is the second one from the top. The ATM number is 7554.
Athi isibili ke moqhamuka lapha phezulu babhala ukuthi Naledi 7554.
Ngizocela umshushisi angicacisele kahle u-ATM bhalwe phezulu. so la akubhalwe inamba la so ngicela ukuthi engicalisele kahle inamba lezi mayibhalwe inamba so zisho ukuthini ngoba ngi-understand.
I would like you, my lord, to explain to me, like, how is it that these numbers are written here? Because of at the top, it's written ATM, and then underneath there are numbers. So what are these numbers for?
Yes, but the heading there says ATM identification. In other words, how you identify a specific ATM machine.
Uthi kumshushisi lapha bhala ukuthi ATM identification usho ukuthi le inombolo ezinombolo ezikhethekile eze ATM
Do you understand that?
Ngiyale.
zemshini we-ATM. I am listening.
For instance, at Naledi Shopping Center, how many auto teller machines were there?
Uthi kwenza isibonelo laphana eNaledi shopping center ngabe kade ungake ke imishini kade khona ekhipha imali ukuthi befake imali ama ATM.
Eyi angazi ukuthi mngaka imishini laphana.
I have no knowledge of that.
Now, if we go back on page 10, you see that that Naledi Shopping Center, the second one from the top, bears the ATM identification number 7554.
Thuma sekwikhasi leshumi ikhasi lesitheni uma ubuka la kulomugqa wesibini ongenzansi ke kulomoswa lapha kula ATM ID is_ID ebhala ukuthi Naledi shopping center inele nombolo ezilandelayo 7554.
Yeah.
You see
Yes.
that? When you go down,
Thuma wehlele enzansi
the next ATM is also Naledi Shopping Center AC, but the ATM identification number is 7485.
athi ke uma ulandela ubuka elandelayo ezansi kwaleyo qala inombolo ekhona lapha ko 7485 bese ke igama lendawo noma channel name abhala ukuthi Naledi shopping center AC.
You see that?
Uyakubona yini lokho?
Yebo ngiyabona.
Yes, I do see that.
That is how they differentiate between the different ATM numbers.
Athuna ke indlela bava ukuthi mhlambe behlule ngayo ke imishini lena ngale inombolo ezikhethekile zemishini.
Ngiyale.
I am listening.
If you look at the transaction at Nongoma Hardware, Richards Bay,
Athuma ubuka i-transaction enzeka eNongoma Hardware ngaphansi kwedolobha lase Richards Bay.
you'll see that the first one is a
ayikho indawo kuthiwa inongoma hardware eRichards Bay.
No, there is no place called Nongoma Hardware in Richards Bay.
yes,
Ngike
but
ngabuza ngako kubantu ayikho into enjengale.
I did inquire about that from other people,
yes, but
and there's nothing like that.
you'll see that is the sixth ATM from the top. It bears the ATM ID 1665. And if you look further in the middle of the page,
Athile yesithupha ke mawuqhamuka mawusuka phezulu wehlele enzansi. Nale nombolo ekhethekile 1665.
Ngiyayibona.
I do see that.
and if you look from the top, the 20th ATM from the top, it's also Nongoma Hardware ATM Center, Richards Bay. It also bears the ATM ID number 1665.
Athi funa ukubuka lapha phezulu ekhona ATM lapha yana nayo futhi nenombolo efanayo 1665.
You see that?
Uyayibona yini?
Ngiyayibona inombolo.
Yes, I do see those numbers.
Thank you. Now, you mentioned last week that you made a withdrawal of 11,000 rand and that it does not show on the list of withdrawals that you went through with you. Is that correct?
Bathi kusonto ndlule ukhulumile ukuthi yona ke wakhipha ke imali e11,000 rand wamalandi ke kepha ayikho la ijanga la khona kula record.
Kunaleli phepha leli.
There is this a certain paper or page
engalibona nami ngiyazi lapho kukhona imali eyi-11,000 engayikhipha kwaNongoma.
That I saw.
ATM ngaphakathi leyo khomba ukuthi ayikhishwa yimi ngoba ayikhipha kwaNongoma.
That I saw, and I know that there is an amount of 11,000 rand that I withdrew
Yayingekhishwa omunye
at
umuntu.
Nongoma at the ATMs.
Look at page 7.
Yabona nje mayingaba nkulu kangaka imali ngoba ikhomba ukuthi kwaNongoma nje yimi engangikhipha le mali le, akekho omunye umuntu wayengakhona ukukhipha le mali le ngaphandle ngoba ibhenki lami ilimit yakhona bigcina ku 5,000. So umuntu ebengakhipha egcine ku 5,000 uma khipha omunye umuntu, kodwa makukhipha mina izoba ngaphezulu yimi engangikhipha le mali le ngikwaNongoma.
My lord, if you were to look on the page 7, I am the one who withdrew this amount of money, which was 11,000 rand, and my bank limit, it was up to 5,000 rand. Any person would go to the bank ATMs and withdraw an amount to a certain extent or a limit of 5,000 rand. However, if the money exceeds an amount of 5,000 rand, therefore I will be the one who will have to go to the ATM or bank to make this withdrawal. And I'm the one who withdrew this amount of 11,000 rand at kwaNongoma.
Namanje ngisasho ukuthi mina bengihlala ekhaya. So le mali le akekho umuntu ongayidrawa ngaphandle ukuthi idrawe yimi ile 11,000 ile 7,000 wayengekho umuntu wayengakhona ukuyidrawa ngaphandle kwami ngoba ibhenki yami igcina ku 5,000 limit yakhona ngoba ngitshela ukuthi mina bengihlala ekhaya mina emakhaya ngo20 2013 14 15 ngibuye 2015 ngizohlala lapha eGoli kodwa bengiza eGoli mangizokwenza something ngibuyele ekhaya le ngikhumbula kahle ukuthi umuntu wayidrawa le mali le yimi.
And during this period, I was staying at home in my homestead, and I was not. My apologies, my lord. Okay, I was unemployed, and I'm the one who withdrew this amount of 11,000 rand during the year 2014, and I was staying in my homestead from the year 2013 up to the year 2015, just before I could come back full time in Johannesburg, even though I used to visit in between those periods.
Ngoba kunale 50.
I'm the one who withdrew this amount of 11,000 rand and this amount of 7,000 rand simply because of my bank limit was 5,000 rand. So there was no way that a second person would go inside the bank or at the ATMs to make a withdrawals of an amount that exceeded an amount of 5,000 rand.
Ngoba kunale 50,000 ela le 50,000 ngayithola emsebenzini ngokuthi ngaphelwa umsebenzi bakunikeza le 50,000.
And there is an amount of 50,000 rand. It is the money in which I had received from my previous employee during the time I lost my employment.
Ngoba ngisho ukuthi yonke into la ayikho into ela kule lamaphepha la asemabhenki eyugebengu noma engalungile. Yonke into la iqondile isemthethweni yenzakala ngendlela right. Lento le lamabhenki amla ala akukho ahlanganisa nokufa kukaSenzo, akukho ahlanganisa lento engalungile. Yonke lamabhenki la into esazenzeka la zi straight zonke. Akukho la ngihlala nami khona nokufa kukaSenzo.
And all of these transactions that are stipulated onto these bank accounts, they are legitimate. There is nothing that is unlawful that is being depicted on these statements, and there is nothing that has to do with Senzo's death.
Ngoba noma ngithatha ngiwanikeza umbala amakhadi akukho futhi okwaku wrong lapho.
And even during the time I took my cards and gave them to Mbali, there was nothing wrong with that.
Now, this withdrawal of 11,000 rand, did you make it inside the bank?
Mangibuzo ke Sotobe ngabe le mali e11,000 rand ngoyikhipha ngaphakathi kwebhange noma
ngasayikhumbuli le ukuthi bengikhipha imali noma ngangithatha izinto zokwakha yini la kule 11,000 le ngoba ayiphelele kahle kune imali e11,000 engayikhipha ebank kunenye 11,000 engathenga izinto zokwakha.
Even though I am not sure about that, however, I'm not sure whether I used this money for building material or I just withdraw it. Because there's an amount of 11,000 rand that I have made use of towards a building material, even though it is not shown on this.
Noma ngithenga izinto zokwakha akekho umuntu owayengavumeleki ukuthi asebenzise ikhadi ongesilone lakhe enze imali engako. Uma wenza imali engako kumele kube isiqiniseko sokuthi ikhadi elakho.
And even though I'm not sure whether was I purchasing a building material, and if a person make use of such an amount, there has to be a entity that the account bank card belongs to that person.
Yes, that's why we're asking you, did you go into the branch, into the bank?
Athi yebo kungakho ke kubuza ke sodwa ukuthi ngabe waya ngaphakathi ebank kwibhange lakho noma kwaziye ngaphakathi kwibhange.
Ngoba bese ngishilo ukuthi le angiyiqondi ukuthi i11,000 eyakuphi ile engayikhipha ebank or ile yase building la.
Even though I have said that I'm not sure whether this 11,000 rand was withdrawn from the bank or maybe was just in the transaction towards the building material at the hardware.
Kodwa njengoba ibhalwe kunongoma ukhomba ukuthi kusemakhaya.
However, it is written Nongoma, therefore it shows that this transaction was performed at home.
Ngoba mina bengihlala emakhaya vele.
And I was also staying at home.
But Mr. Sibia, we asked you a very simple question. You said the withdrawal was in excess of your daily limit. Now, all that we're asking, did you go inside the bank to withdraw this amount, the 11,000?
Mnumzane kusibika ke uyakuza ukuthi ngabe le mali u11,000 rand wayikhipha ngaphakathi ebhange noma
Mhlawumbe umshushisi akangizwa kahle ngithi mina mshushisi angikhumbuli le mali le ngoba akubhaliwe la ukuthi ngangena ngaphakathi noma ilenga imali ngayikhipha ngaphakathi ebank le 11,000 ikhona 11,000 ngayikhipha ngaphakathi ebank ikhona 11,000 engathenga ngayo izinto zokwakha. So la akubhaliwe ukuthi le yini le ebhalwe la ithini ka.
Maybe my lord you are not getting me. I don't remember whether this 11,000 rand I withdrew it from the bank or maybe it was 11,000 rand, whether it was 11,000 rand that I had used towards the building material. And there is a name that it's written here. What is this name?
Yeah, just look at that first transaction. It's 2014-0425. It says 9 micro withdrawal. And it says transaction amount 11,000. And the ATM ID number is 2586 and it's at Nongoma.
Uthi kumshushisi uma ubuka lana ake sotobe kwabhala ukuthi umnyaka 2015 inyanga uApril inyanga yesi4 ilanga yi25 lapha ukuthi khona 9 micro withdrawal bese imali yakhishwa ngaphansi kwe transaction ATM imali u11,000 rand bese ke ATM ID u2586.
There's a second withdrawal on 2014-0430. It's also a 9 micro withdrawal in the amount of 7,000. The ATM ID number is 2586, the same as the previous one, is also at Nongoma.
Athi futhi mubuka ke isibili transaction enzeka yenza ngelanga ngomnyaka 2014 ke ngoApril nge30 zaka April ngomnyaka 2014 la ibhala ukuthi non micro withdrawal imali yakhishwa imali u7,000 rand iATM number inombolo zomshini u2586 yilezi izifana nje nalezi ezingaphezulu futhi kwendawo yodwa yakwaNongoma.
And
I do see that.
And there's a further transaction on the 14th of May 2014. It's also 9 micro withdrawal in the amount of 4,000. And the ATM ID is 1992 at Golden Walk.
Athi khona ke enyenziwa imali yakhishwa futhi ngelanga la nge14 zaka May ngomnyaka 2014 ithi non micro withdrawal imali ayakhishwa kade ku 4,000 rand inombolo zomshini kade zithi 1992 Golden Walk.
Lalela.
I am listening.
And see the last one is 19 June 2014, also 9 micro withdrawal in the amount of 3,000. The ATM ID number is 2586 at Nongoma.
Athi bese ugcina yakhe enziwa ngelanga la nge19 zaka June ngomnyaka 2014 babhala ukuthi lapha non micro withdrawal imali yakhishwa u3,000 rand bese ATM number yakhona ukuthi 2586 kwaNongoma.
You'll see that the ATM ID numbers are the same, 2586. for Nongoma.
Athi uqapha ukuthi ke inombolo zomshini lezi ke ziyafana inombolo nje ezizodwa u2586 kwaNongoma.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, once again, going back to the original question, were these withdrawals made inside the bank?
Manje kumbuzo usibela kulombuzo ade kubuze wona kumshushisi ngabe le mali eyakhishwa ngabe kade ikhishwa ngaphakathi ebhenki.
Cela umshushisi angitshela leli gama leli ukuthi lisho ukuthini leli gama leli non macro withdrawal.
I would like you, my lord, to explain to me what does this name mean, a non-micro withdrawal.
Yes. That's how the banks distinguish between a withdrawal at an open ATM and the withdrawal inside the bank.
Athi yona ke ndlela amabhange bavama ukuthi lokho bayisebenzise uma behlula behlula phakathi ukukhipha ke imali kumshini ongaphandle ebhange futhi nomshini okhona ngaphakathi ebhange.
So in other words, these are withdrawals that were made inside the bank.
Athi ke amanye amagama ke le mali ke lena ke ikhishiwe yonke le mali ikhishiwe lana ke imali kade ikhishwa ngaphakathi ebhange.
Uma kuthi kukanjalo shuthi le mali le eyangaphakathi ebhange ngangena ngaphakathi kule 11,000.
Yeah, then if that is what it is, it means that this amount of 11,000 rand, I withdrew it inside the bank.
Yes. You'll see, for instance, on page 10,
Athi uzokubona lokho futhi kukhasi leshumi page list 10.
there's a withdrawal at Nongoma ATM Center. The ATM Center is 0721
07.
0721.
Athi uma ubuka lapha yana khona ke imali yakhishwa ngaphansi kwe-ATM number u0721
It's the 11th
ngaphansi kwendawo yakwaNongoma.
ATM from the top.
Athi yes 11 uma uqala lapha phezulu wehlele enzansi.
Lalela.
I am listening.
And you'll see that the ATM numbers from the withdrawals inside the bank differ from that one. The ATM number from inside the bank is 2586.
Athi uzobona ukuthi le inombolo zomshini lezi ziyahluka nalezi ezingaphezulu kakhuluma ngazo ke zakwaNongoma ezomshini wangaphakathi ebhange lezi zaka 28586.
Cela ungiphindele ziyahluka.
May you please repeat again? Are you saying they're different?
Yes, the ATM identification numbers are different. The one on the withdrawal list, as we've indicated to you, it's 0721, but the one inside the bank is 2586.
Athi lena ke sotobi ka 0721 ngeyomshini wangaphandle futhi ilenza kwaNongoma kumshini waseNongoma ATM Center besithi Nongoma. Athi uma ubuka ke inombolo lezi futhi uqhathanisa nalezi ziyehluka ayifani lezi za kaNongoma ka 2586 ngoba lezi ka 2586 iwaye imshini wangaphakathi ebhange.
Lalela ngoba vele le mali le ngoba ngithi mina ikhomba ukuthi ayikhishwa yimi ngaphakathi le ingoba ingaphezulu kwelimit yami.
I am listening, and this amount of money, it shows that I'm the one who withdrew it simply because of it was way too above the bank limit.
Endiqinisekisa ukuthi bengisemakhaya vele la bengihlala khona.
And it confirms that I was in my homestead where I was staying.
Yes. That one of the withdrawal of the 14th of May 2014 at Golden Walk, you mentioned that Golden Walk is at Jamestown.
Bathi ke lena eyange 14 zaka May akhishwa ke Golden Walk, bathi bushiya ukuthi Golden Walk ingaphansi kwedolobha lase Jamestown.
It's a withdrawal of
Golden Walk
4,000.
engiyaziyo.
That is the
Golden Walk engiyaziyo iyo le yase Jamestown.
The Golden Walk that I know, it is the one that is situated in Jamestown.
And you'll see the amount there is 4,000.
But yabona ukuthi imali kade noma imali yakhishwa kade ku 4,000 rand.
Yeah.
Yes.
So are you the one who made that withdrawal
But ngabe huwe yini owakhipha ke imali le?
as it was inside the bank?
ngokuthi ke kade ikhishwa ngaphakathi ebhange.
makuyikuthi yakhishwa ngaphakathi ebhange ikhishwa yimi akekho umuntu wayenelungelo lokungena ngaphakathi ebhange eyohlala nalo muntu walaphana ebhange emtshela ukuthi ufuna imali eso imali ikhishwe kanje shuthi sukukhishwe yimi leyo mali leyo ngaphakathi ebhange.
It means that I'm the one who withdrew this amount of money of 4,000 rand because of there was nowhere in which someone else would go inside the bank and sit down with the bank assistant to withdraw such an amount of money besides me.
Njengoba bengisho ukuthi bengihlala ekhaya kodwa eGoli bengiza makukhona izinto engizozenza ngibuyele ekhaya la bengihlala khona.
Just like as I've said that I was staying in my homestead, however, I would come in Gauteng to do some errands and then after that I would return back home.
Ngoba yabona umshushisi le ikhishwe nge9 le ikhishwe kwaNongoma ikhishwe nge9 May le ekhishwe eGoli ikhishwe nge14 May le phinde ikhishwe ekhaya futhi ikhishwa nge19 May futhi.
My lord, as if you were to look here, the amount of money like on the 9th of May, the withdrawals was made in KwaNongoma. And then the next one on the 14th of May, 2014, it was made in a Golden Walk. Then the last one, which was on the 19th of June, 2014, it was made in KwaNongoma. Therefore, it shows that I was staying at home, and even though I would visit here in Gauteng.
Kodwa nje engikhumbula kahle le 11,000 nale 7,000 ekhishwa kwaNongoma ukhomba ukuthi ayikhishwa yimi.
However, the ones that I recall very well, it is the one. It's the followings: the 11,000 rand and the 7,000 rand. Those transactions. I'm the one who made those transactions back at home.
Yes. You'll see that the ATM number for the withdrawal that you made inside the bank at Golden Walk, Jamestown, for the 4,000 rand, the ATM number is 1992. But if you go to page 10,
Athi uma ubuka ke la imali yakhishwa ke eGoli eJimmiston eGolden Walk, inombolo zomshini wakhona u1992. Kepha uma uya kwikhasi lesi10,
you'll see that there's also a withdrawal at Golden Walk ATM Center, and the ATM number is A610.
may you please repeat the numbers again, my lord?
The
ATM number?
10, the ATM withdrawal at Golden Walk ATM Center is A610. It's there in the middle of the page. It's ATM ID number 17.
Okay. Can the court bear with me, please?
It's the only one that starts with A.
Or A.
Yes, A.
Oh yes, I'm there now. I am there now. Uthi kumshushisi uma ubuka futhi la kwakhishwa khona ke imali ngaphansi kweinombolo zomshini ekhethekile ATM ID inombolo zakhona ke A610 ngaphansi kwendawo yase Golden Walk ATM Center. It's basically Golden Walk.
Uthi umshushisi ikhetheke kanjani?
Yes, the ATM numbers differ.
Uthi ke inombolo zomshini ziyahluka ayifani.
Just to differentiate between a withdrawal made inside the bank and the one made at an ordinary ATM.
Uthi lokhu kutshengisa ukuthi ke inombolo zomshini wangaphakathi kwebhange ziyehluka kwinombolo zomshini ongaphandle ebhange.
Ngale
Do you agree?
I'm listening. Ngabe kuvuma yini?
cha ngibona ukubhalwe la mina angikwazi ukuba umuntu wasebhenki ngabe ngiyavuma abantu umuntu wasebhenki okhuluma leyo ngabe ngiyavuma kalula ngoba unolwazi oluphelele.
No, I only see the numbers that are written here, and if it was a person from the bank, I would agree.
Thank you.
Because of a person from the bank, they have more knowledge than you.
Just the final aspect on your bank records on page 37.
At Classical Council 37.
There is, in the middle of the page, there is a deposit on the 5th of February
Athi la phakathi kwekhasi leli khona imali kade efakwa ngaphakathi kwebhanka she deposit ngelanga lange-5 zaka February
in the amount of 350 rand. It's a cash deposit by Bongiwe Zondo.
imali ewu 300 rand kade ke efakwa uBongiwe Zondo.
Do you see that?
Bathi uyayibona yini leyo?
Yeah.
Yes, I do see that.
Who is this person?
Bathi ngabe ubani ke lo muntu?
Ubongiwe Zondo. Owasolundi.
It is Bongiwe Zondo, she's from Ulundi.
Yes. And what was the deposit for?
Bathi kade imali kade kuyimali yani.
Kungaba nzima ukuthi ngathi imali yani lena 850.
It would be hard for me to say what was this amount for.
Ngoba isikhathi seside kakhulu mangakhumbula imali efakwe umuntu uthi wayengifakela ukuthi ngenze into mali leyo 2014 kuze kube
It has
manje.
been a very long time from 2014 till to date. Therefore, I will not be in a position to tell as to what was this amount for.
What is the relationship between you and her?
But ngabe kuyini ukuhlobana kwakho naye?
Kwawumuntu engithandana naye uBongiwe Zondo.
She was my girlfriend, Bongiwe Zondo.
Right. Can we then revert to the e-notice transactions?
Uqala ubusho sibike lapha ku e-notice transactions.
Now, you have already testified that on the 17th of July 2014, you made a pre-booking telephonically, and subsequently on the same day, 17 July 2014, at 12:45, you presented yourself in person at the Brakpan Driving License Testing Center and paid the 108 rand. Is that correct?
Bathi usokhulumile ukuthi ke wena ngelanga lange-17 zaka July ngonyaka 2014 washayela ke ucingo noma wathi wenza ke pre-booking lapha eBrakpan testing center bese ke wabuya futhi ngalo lelanga lange-17 zaka July ngonyaka 2014 waya ke eBrakpan testing center ngesikhathi sango 12:45 wezokhokhela imali e108 rand.
Ngale
I am listening.
Yes. You confirm that?
Ngiyakuvuma yini lokho?
ngoba bengisho ukuthi mina engilalelayo lokho kusho umshushisi ukuthi ngosuku olusokwenzakala ukuthi mina bengishiya umzukulezi angisayikhumbuli ukuthi kwenzakalani lolwasuku lola kodwa manje sima phansi ethi ngosuku olusokwenzakala ukuthi kwenzakala ukuthi
Just like as
lokho kusho umshushisi ngoba vele ngaya elokho eBrakpan ukuyokwenza ilearners.
Just like as I've said, I am listening to you, my Lord, to what you are saying, not to what you are telling me, reading from your notes.
Yes.
Therefore, I don't remember as to what was I doing on those dates. And however, I did go to Brakpan to do my learners.
When you presented yourself in person at the Brakpan DLTC on the 17th of July 2014, is it correct that you are required to complete forms and give your address on the booking forms?
But ngabe kuyiqiniso yini ukuthi ngelanga leli boyeke eBrakpan uyobhala ke learners yakho bacela ukuthi ugcwalise ke imininingwane yakho kwi-form bese ke kwi-form lakhona leli ugcwalisa bekhona ke isikhala bekumele ukuthi ugcwalise ikheli lakho kulolo form.
Mangathi ngiqinisekisa lokho ngabe ngikhuluma iphutha ngaphandle maye ukuthi umshishise ngangibonisa lelo form lelo ngibona ukuthi la ligcwaliswa kanjani.
I can only be able to confirm that if I were to show if the form was to be presented to me so that I can be able to confirm it.
Lezi zinto zenzakala ekudala 2014 sik 2025 manje.
Those things happened some time ago during the year 2014 and to date we are now in 2025.
You see, when Soups Matlo testified, you did not have a problem.
But
He
ngesikhathi-ke uSup
testified
Matlo-
that on the 22nd of July 2014, you completed a form and gave your address therein.
Bathi kunomunye uthi uSup Matlo ngesikhathi kade ethula ufakazi bakhe wena ukaze uphike ufakazi bakhe mhlawumbe nqophisana ufakazi bakhe bathi yena kwakho umtho lokho kwenza ngelanga lange 22 zaka July ngomnyaka 2014
And he testified that you gave an address of Basotho Hostel N43 Foslores.
N43
N43 Foslores.
bathi ikheli owabanika lona ilekheli laseBasotho Hostel N43 Foslores
Namanje la ibheke kubhalwe lelo kheli lelo ngabanikeza lelo kheli lelo.
babhala angicela phindela bafu
Ilelo kheli lelo yili kheli bengisebenzisa nala emabheke kubhalwe lelo kheli lelo.
That is the address that I was using even on these bank statements. That is the address that is being reflected.
When you presented yourself at the Brakpan DLTC on the 17th of July 2014, where were you from?
But in ngelanga
In other
leli
words, were you traveling from KwaZulu-Natal or were you from Basotho Hostel?
umbuzo ke Sotobe uthi ngelanga leli boboshayela ke ucingo eBrakpan testing center ngaphambi ukuthi uye khona ke uyokubhayo kwanzilena siyakho boqhamuka kuphi boboshayela mhlawumbe uqhamuka olaphana eBasotho Hostel noma uqhamuka emakhaya namba uvile emakhaya
Ukuthi angazi ukuthi umshushisi uma ezothi uma ngenza i-call mhlawumbe ukuthi ngiphakamisa ifoni ngifonela eBlackpan bengise hostela noma bengise ekhaya ubuza lo mbuzo njengalo.
I don't follow whether are you asking me whether was I at home, like back at home, or whether was I at the hostel when I took a phone and contacted the people from the Brakpan testing center?
Mr. Sibia, you were at the Brakpan DLTC on the 17th of July 2014.
Uthi msheshisi ngelanga la nge-17 zaka July ngonyaka 2014 kade uye lapha eBrakpan.
Is that correct?
Kuyiqiniso yini lokho?
Yebo ngithi mshushisi makuthi ukufunda phansi lokho kubhalwe kanjalo leyo date ebhaliwe. Yebo ngisho kanjalo.
If, my lord, you are reading that from your notes, down from your notes, if that is the date that is being reflected, I do say so.
Ngoba kunzima ukuthi ngakhumbula ama date ka 2014 uthi ngedate esokwenzakala ukuthi sekuyisikhathi eside. Kodwa khona eBlackpan ngaya.
It is hard for me to remember or to recall the dates, like to say on this date I had done this and this and that.
No.
However, I did go to Brakpan.
Now, when you went to Brakpan on the 17th of July 2014, had you traveled from KwaZulu-Natal to go to Brakpan on the 17th of July 2014?
Umbuzo ke mfowethu uthi ngelanga la nge-17 zaka July ngomnyaka 2014 ngesikhathi lesi kade uya eBrakpan ngabe uye eBrakpan usuka emakhaya kini KwaZulu-Natal noma
Bengisuka emakhaya mangizoya eBlackpan bengisuka emakhaya.
when I went to Brakpan I was coming from home, from my homestead.
Now, in light of the fact that you are now staying at Mahlabatini at your home, why did you give the Basotho hostel address on the 17th of July 2014?
Uthi kumshushisi noma ngoba buthi bohlala emahlabathini ekhaya kungani phela ubanikeze ikheli laseBasotho Hostel laphana ke kule ndawo enzisa kama test noma driving license ama learners test ungabanikile ikheli lale emakhaya banika ke ikheli laseBasotho Hostel.
Ngoba bengishile ekhaya ukuthi akuna address ethi ekhaya kuso inamba bani. I-address ebengiyazi yala eGoli ngoba lento ngiyenza la eGoli ngibhalisa i-address yala eGoli ngibhalisa khona ngila eGoli eBlackpan ngibhalisa address yaseGoli yaseFosorus la ebengihlala khona i-address engiyaziyo.
Just like as I have said it before, in my homestead there are no house address. And the address that I knew, it is the address of Basuto Hostel. It is the one that I made use of to fill in on the forms. And I did my learners here in Gauteng. Therefore, I was opted to give out an address that is within Gauteng.
But sir, according to your own evidence, you were now staying at home in Mahlabatini.
Uthi umshushisi mfowethu mayelana nofakazi bakho solobothulile wena kade uhlala ke emakhaya kini eMahlabathini.
Is it not so?
Akusenjalo yini?
Bengihlala ekhaya eMahlabathini. Namanje ngisho
I
kanjalo
was-
bengihlala ekhaya eMahlabathini. Lento lengizoyenza la eGoli ngibhalisa iaddress yala eGoli. Ngoba lento ngizoyenza la eGoli.
I was staying at home in Mahlabathini, in my homestead in Mahlabathini, and even still to date, I still maintain that I was staying in my homestead. And however, this thing, I did it here in Gauteng. Therefore, it is the address from here that I gave out.
Ukuba ngangiyenza emakhaya ngangizosho ukuthi mina ngumuntu ohlala eMahlabathini endaweni yasekushumayeleni esigodini sasehlabathini. Ukuba ngangiyenza emakhaya learners le ngangizobhala into zasemakhaya kodwa ukuba ngangiyenza la eGoli ingakho ngabhala iaddress yaseGoli.
If I did this back at home, I was going to inform them that I am staying in Mahlabathini under the village of Shumayeli. Therefore, that would have been the address that I was going to give out. However, now that I did this here in Gauteng, that is the reason as to why I gave out the address of Basuto Hostel.
But according to you, you're no longer staying at that address in 2014, is that correct?
Bathi melana nawe ke mnumzana uthe kade ungasahlali kulona lelikheli ngomnyaka 2014 akusenjalo yini?
Yebo 2014 bengahlali kuleli kheli leli bengihlala ekhaya kodwa into ngizoyenza la eGoli ukuthi makwenza bebhala incwadi beyibhalele beyise kuleli kheli leli abantu basekhaya yibo abangutshena ukuthi unencwadi esoso efikile ebhalwe kanje isuka endaweni eso.
Yes, I was not staying on this address. However, I made use of this address so that the people from my home, they can tell me if maybe a letter has came, if a letter has been delivered to this address. So my apologies, my lord. Yes, I was no longer staying at this address. How I was staying at home, no back at home in my homestead. Therefore, I gave out this address of Basuto Hostel so that if a letter was being delivered at this set address, so that the people from this address, they should or they could contact me and inform me that a certain letter has been delivered at this address.
Superintendent Matlo, testify that you apply to the appropriate registering authority for a learner's license, and he described the registering authority as the jurisdiction where a person permanently resides. And this we see in his evidence of the 25th of March 2024, pages 6 and 7.
Bathi umuntu oMatlo uyena owafika la enkantolo uthula kufakazi bakhe mayelana nodaba ke lwamakheli lalaphana traffic department la kade uya khona futhi ufakazi bakhe kwabothula yena ke ngelanga lange 25 ngenyanga kaMarch ngonyaka 2024 ufakazi bakhe bethuba isicelo la enkantolo ngaphansi kwekhasi lesithupha futhi nesikhasi lesikhombisa to page 6 noma ku page 7. Bathi inkulumo ayikhuluma ithi uma umuntu eya kwindawo eyenza ama learners test noma ama license okushayela ke imoto ngisho amaphepha okushayela imoto kwamele ukuthi aphise ngekheli elwela ngaphansi kweleya ndawo ayekuyona ke eyenzisa amaphepha okushayela ke imoto asemthethweni.
On page 6, during the proceedings of 25 March 2020,
Cela ungiphindela kumele abhalise address yale ndawo asuke ekuyo mayenza.
May you please repeat again pertaining the addresses?
yes. We will quote you his relevant evidence on 25th March 2024, page 6, line 15, Mr. Matlo. My lord, what I know is that the act encouraged people to apply at the appropriate registering authority. And if I may be explain the definition of appropriate registering authority in terms of the Act, it says that the jurisdiction in which the person permanently resides, so I would not leave her and book in. Then on page on page 7, page 7 on the 25th of March 2014, from line 3, he says, Mr. Matlou, the Act says it must be your area of permanent jurisdiction that you permanently reside in.
Athi ke umnumzana uMatlou inkulumo awayikhuluma manje ke mnumzana khona ke inkulumo eyashicelela lana ke enkantolo ngelanga la nge-25 inyanga kaMashi ngomnyaka ka-2014 kwikhasi lesithupha la kade khona kumnumzana uMatlou ekhuluma ethi inkosi yenkantolo into yena yaziyo mayelana nezomthetho umthetho uvumela ukuthi ke abantu uma befaka isicelo sabo sokufaka ke ukuthi bathola amaphepha okushayela futhi ngaphansi kwe-appropriate registering authority. Athi lokhu uma ngabe ke umuntu eyelapha kwamele asebenzise ikheli lendawo ahlala kuyona uma ngabe esenza ke ibooking ngaphansi kwale ndawo athi yona ke into ayikhuluma leyo ke athi bese wathi yena ke into bese wabuya futhi washo ukuthi yena ke ngaphansi kwekhasi lesikhombisa khona ngelanga la nge-25 zakaMashi ngonyaka 2014 yena ke umnumzana uMatlou wathi umthetho wabo uthi uma ngabe uhlala kwindawo ethize kwamele ukuthi usebenzise ke ikheli laleyo ndawo ohlala kuyona uma ngabe uhamba uyokwenza ke isicelo sakho sokuthi uthola amaphepha okushayela asemthethweni.
Do you understand that?
Yakuzwisisa yini lokho?
Ngiyakuzwisisa.
Yes, I do understand.
So in other words, your registering authority would have been an area near Mahlabatini in KwaZulu-Natal.
Athuna ke indawo bokumele ukuthi uyisebenzisile indawo eseduze nasemahlabathini lapha KwaZulu-Natal kusifundazwe sase KZN.
Cha bengeke ngisebenzise indawo yase KZN ngoba bengenza la eGoli.
No,
Uma uzokwenza into lokhu traffic department akaze kuze kube nesikhathi laba abahlala nami bengitshena ukuthi la ubhalisa iaddress yala ohlala khona banginikeza uyiphepha noma bangibuza imibuzo ukuthi iyipi address engisebenzisayo hayi ukuthi iaddress yala ngihlala khona iaddress engisebenzisayo ngoba ngisho ngisebenzisa address yaseBasuthini hostel mina ngoba mangila eGoli leso sikhathi lesika 2014 hayi yasekhaya ukuba bona basho ukuthi awuvumelekile ukusebenzisa iaddress yala ongahlali khona uvumeleke ukusebenzisa address yala ohlala khona njengamanje ngangeke ngize ngibanikeze address angiyobatshela address anginayo andulezulu wambuza lo yamuntu la ukuthi lo uma enza lento le angeke enze lento bese ebuyela ekhaya na wathi uMatlou engakwenza lento mayiqeda ebuyelele ekhaya.
My lord, while I was at the traffic department, they did not ask me anything pertaining to the addresses. Should they have asked me my home address or anything pertaining to the address, I was going to inform them that I am coming from KwaZulu-Natal under the Mahlabakatini area, and now that they did not ask me that, that is the reason as to why I gave out an address of Vosloorus at Basotho Hostel. Only if they said that you are not allowed to make use of a set address, of a certain address, whereby you are not residing there. Therefore, I was going to inform them that I don't have an address simply because of I am coming from a rural area that is under the area of Mahlabakatini, and even the late Mr. Ngomezulu did ask Mr. Matlou that.
Mr. Sibia, simply put, you live in Emahlabatini, why did you not go to the nearest DLT center to Emahlabatini?
Uthi umshushisi into nje elula ke mnumzana uSibiya. Uyahamba usuka emahlabakathini. Ugibela mhlawumbe itekisi mhlawumbe ugibela uyashayela emotweni uzake eGoli uzake la e-traffic department yaseGoli. Kungani pho ungayile ku-traffic department eliseduze nasemahlabathini?
Ingoba ngangithanda ukwenza i-liners la eGoli.
It is because of I wanted to do my learners here in Gauteng.
I say you traveled all the way from Emahlabatini to Gauteng just to do a learner driving test.
Manje ukuthi umshushisi ngabe wona ke washayela ke usuka le emahlabathini ulibangisa la eGoli ukuthi uzokwenza ke i-learners yakho shemaphepha okushayela ke imoto la eGoli.
Ngicela ungixolele phansi.
May you please repeat again?
Yes. Certainly. You were resident in 2014 in Emahlabatini in KwaZulu-Natal.
Uthi umshushisi ngomnyaka 2014 kade uhlala emahlabathini ngaphansi kwesifundazwe saKwaZulu-Natal.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, is there a reason why you did not go for your learner driving license at the DLTC closer to Emahlabatini and you chose to do yours in Gauteng?
Umbuzo ke Sotobe uthi ngabe sikhona yini isizathu esakwenza ukuthi ushiye zonkana indawo ezenzisa ama learners eseduze nendawo esemahlabathini KwaZulu-Natal. Kepha wona ke ukhethe ukuthi ukushayela ulibangise eGoli ngenhloso yokuthi ufike ke eGoli uwenze ke i-learners yakho la eGoli.
Angazi ngize ngishayele. Ukushayela bengakwazi ngoba ngizokwenza learners nje bengakwazi ukushayela. I-learners ngakhetha ukuthi ngiyenze la eGoli.
I have never drove any vehicle, and the reason for me not to drive any vehicle it is because of I was not in a possession of a learner's or a driver's license. However, I only chose to do my learners here in Gauteng.
Njengoba ngeke ngathi ukuthi mina bengisuka ekhaya ngilethe ama-CV ami emakhampanini ala eGoli kodwa amakhampani eNatal akhona kodwa siyawashiya amakhampani aseNatal sizofuna amakhampani ala eGoli.
Just like as I've said that I even used to travel from home to Gauteng to drop off my CVs at some of the companies that are based here in Gauteng, even though there are companies back at home. But we choose to leave the companies from my homestead to come and drop our CVs at this side of Gauteng.
Kodwa nje bengihlala ekhaya.
However, I was still staying at home
Yes.
in my homestead.
You see, Mr. Matlo testified in cross-examination by Advocate Malo for accused number 4 that there is a driving license testing center in Nongoma.
Bathi umnumzana kuMatlo wakhuluma ngesikhathi wakuza kimibuzo umnumzana Nqumalo wathi washo ukuthi noma wathi likhona i-driving test lapha yana duze na kwaNongoma noma kwaNongoma.
Lalela.
I am listening.
Are you saying that you chose not to use a driving license testing center in your area where you lived and chose to travel all the way to Gauteng for a learner
Umbuzo ke uthi umshushisi
driving license test?
umshushisi uyabuza ke Sotobe uthi mhlawumbe wakhetha wena ukuthi ungahambi uye le ekhaya wenze i-learners yakho duze na kwaNongoma kule traffic department beyikhona lapha yana ke kepha wakhetha ukuthi uzelana ke eGoli uzoyenza khona.
Ngoba ngishila ngathi izinto uma ngicabanga ukuthi umuntu unelungelo lokuthi enze into la athanda ukuyenza khona ngoba nje ngakhetha ngathanda ukuthi i-license yami i-learners yami ngiyenze la eGoli yingoba ngangithanda ukuthi ngiyenze la eGoli.
Just like as I've said, a person has a right to do things where they want to know where they wish to do them. And that is the reason as to why I chose to do my learners here in Gauteng other than doing it back at home.
Ngoba ngishila ngathi ziningi izinto ukuthi amakhampani eKZN maningi kakhulu kodwa siyakhetha ukushiya amakhampani aseKZN size amakhampani la eGoli.
Just like as I've made an example with the companies, there are a lot of companies around KZN. However, we always choose, no, maybe at times we choose to leave those companies that are based in KwaZulu-Natal and come and drop our CVs under the companies, no, to the companies that are based here in Gauteng.
Fana nabantwana bey'nkole, kunabantwana abahlala la ePitori uthola ukuthi bafunda esikoleni saseThembisa. Akusilo icala lokho, ukuthanda komuntu uthanda ukufunda kuphi.
Just like the schools, there are kids from Pretoria that are schooling in Tembisa. That is what they exercised. That is their choice in which they have exercised.
So God, please, my notice. It's time for the long adjournment. Can we take the long adjournment? 13:04.
Okay. As Pagamino,